In this video, I'm going to take you through Raydium, the automated market maker built on the Solana blockchain. And I'll show you how to swap your tokens, add liquidity, farm and stake your Ray tokens. For more information, please check out everybethelps.co.uk. Raydium is an automated market maker, or AMM, and that's built on the Solana blockchain, which draws directly from the order book of Serum, Solana's largest DEX. Users can not only swap their tokens using their simple swap, or use their more advanced trading feature with limit orders, but they can also provide liquidity, yield farm, and earn rewards. And although many of the features are similar to other decentralized platforms, you'll find that swapping tokens on Raydium is faster and cheaper, at just a fraction of the cost of interacting with the Ethereum network. Raydium also have their own utility token Ray that users can stake to generate additional yield, or hold to participate and vote on community proposals and amendments. Now, in terms of fees, there is a 0.25% transaction fee when you do trade or make swaps on the Raydium platform, with 0.22% being deposited back into the liquidity pool and used as rewards for liquidity providers. And the remaining 0.3% is sent to users that are staking the Ray token. So let's jump in and take a look, and to get started, you'll want to head across to raydium.io. Then you need to launch app. And the different features of Raydium are displayed at the top of the screen. As I mentioned, you can trade for tokens across multiple markets with limit orders using Serum order books. And this allows you to dictate the price that you want to pay for your tokens. There's a simple swap feature, which is a similar UI to other decentralized exchanges or AMMs such as Uniswap. And you can add liquidity to earn rewards. Check out some of the top liquidity pools. Farm your liquidity provider tokens to earn rewards. Plus there's a simple stake for their own Ray token. A launchpad for new projects helping to raise capital. And more recently, they've added NFTs in an NFT marketplace. Now, because Raydium is decentralized, there's no sign-up or registration required. You simply connect up a supported wallet, which in this case includes the likes of Phantom, Soulflare Extension, Solid Wallet and Ledger. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'll be using my Phantom wallet, which I recently created a tutorial for, so if you wanted to find out more information about the wallet, I'll link it below. And my Phantom wallet is connected to my Ledger, so that my tokens are always within the safety of my hardware device. Again, if you're interested in Ledger, I do have a discount code below. Because the Raydium protocol is on the Solana blockchain, you'll need some Solana or Sol tokens in your wallet to pay for the gas fees. And this is in the same way that you need ETH to pay for the fees on Ethereum when using the likes of Uniswap. If you don't already have any Sol tokens, or Raydium's Ray tokens, you can trade for both of these over on exchanges such as FTX, which again I've got a link for that will get you 5% off your trading fees. Now I've already got some Ray tokens and some Solana on my FTX account, and I'm going to send that across to my Phantom wallet. If this is the first time that you're sending your tokens across to a new address, it's always worth sending across a test amount first, just in case you make a mistake. And the great thing about FTX is the fact that you do get free withdrawals when you stake their own FTT token. With Raydium, as I said, there are a lot of features that are available which are constantly being added to. In fact, since creating this walkthrough, they've actually added NFTs, so some of the tabs at the top may look slightly different. But today, I want to add liquidity into a liquidity pool so that I can earn rewards. So if I just click onto pools, in here you'll see all the available liquidity pools that you can add your tokens to. I want to add to the Atlas Ray pool, which it states will give me 56.43%. However, to add to the pool, I'll need to have an equal share of Atlas tokens and Ray tokens. But as it stands, I don't currently have any Atlas in my wallet, therefore I'm going to need to swap for some. So let's head across to swap at the top of the screen now. So I've obviously got that Ray in my wallet at the moment, which I'm going to swap for Atlas. So I'll just need to swap these two around. Then enter in the amount that I'd like to swap. And you can choose from either half of your balance, the maximum, or you can manually type in the amount. And it will then show you the conversion rate, the tolerance, which pool it's swapping from, and the minimum amount that you'll receive, and then it'll also show the price impact. I'm going to go ahead and swap 100 Ray tokens now for Atlas. And I'll need to confirm and approve that on my ledger. If this is the first time that you're interacting, you may also need to approve the transaction first before you can go ahead and swap. And once the transaction is confirmed, you'll see that I now have a balance of 105 Ray tokens and 10,132 of Atlas. So let's go to Liquidity now to add our tokens to a pool. And I'm going to be supplying all of my tokens. When I choose Max against Atlas now, an equal share of Ray will then populate underneath, because as I said, you do need to have an equal share of both tokens in the pool. When you're happy, you can then supply. And we'll need to approve this transaction first. When the approval is complete, we can then supply. And you'll see from the Solana Explorer here that the transaction fees were incredibly low. Now if I just scroll down, you'll see my liquidity appearing underneath, which lets me know which tokens I've pulled, my pool tokens, and my share of the pool. If you ever want to remove your liquidity, you can do that from here or add more tokens too. Now when you add liquidity, you're provided with something called Liquidity Provider or LP tokens, which essentially represent your share of the pool. These tokens can be farmed to essentially earn more rewards. So let's head across to Farms now. And you can filter by staked only from the top of the screen, or you can search for specific tokens, or only those that are just active. With my Atlas Ray LP tokens, you can stake these and earn a massive 244% APR, and this is what they deem as dual yield, which essentially means that you'll earn rewards in both Ray tokens and Atlas tokens. So I'm going to click onto that now and stake LP. Then I'm going to add all of my LP tokens and confirm the transaction. And again, I'll need to approve that and then confirm the transaction. Now, as I said, the rate is currently showing up at 244%. However, just be aware that as more people deposit into the liquidity pool, you would get less of the harvest, as essentially your share of the total pool will be diluted. And there are some risks when staking your liquidity, and that's around impermanent loss, as you could end up with more of one token than the other, depending on the way that people are trading. So if one of these tokens are worth significantly less, you could end up worse off than simply holding or staking the actual tokens at a lower rate. But if I now filter at the top of the screen by staked only, you'll see my staked Atlas Ray LP tokens, which will show any pending rewards, which in this case, as I said, is dual yield. So I have pending rewards in both Ray and Atlas tokens that I can claim or harvest from here. Now it will cost you in fees to claim these, so it may be worth allowing these to build up over time. However, because we're on the Solana blockchain, the fees are significantly less than on the likes of Ethereum. And if you want to remove your staked LP tokens, you can click on the minus here. So if you wanted to unwind the whole thing and remove your liquidity from the pool too, you'll need to unstake LP tokens first, then remove the liquidity from the liquidity screen. Now if you don't want to add liquidity to a pool or farm your tokens, you can also just stake their own Ray token. By staking Ray on Raydium, you can currently get up to 28.72%, which is better than where I'm currently staking my Ray tokens, which is on FTX at 20%. If I click onto here, then stake Ray, I can enter the amount of tokens I'd like to stake, and I'm going to choose 100. Then confirm. And any rewards that you'll get will show under pending Ray rewards, and you can claim or harvest these. If you wanted to unstake, you can do these at any time, as these aren't actually locked, and you can simply click on the minus icon beside Stake Ray. If at any time you want to view your recent transactions on Raydium, or if you want to disconnect your wallet, you can do so by clicking onto the wallet icon in the top right hand side of the screen. But that concludes my walkthrough of Raydium, and I hope you enjoyed this video today, and if you did, then please give me a like, hit the subscribe button, and please do head over to my website at everybithelps.co.uk for more tips, reviews, and step-by-step guides. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.